What's up everyone, it's Artistic here bringing y'all a new quick tutorial on how to draw DBC characters. Could be any character, but yeah, let's get started. Now if you want to start coloring real quick, make sure the background you fill it to 50% gray, so that way you could see, because sometimes when the background is white and you're coloring, sometimes you miss some spots to color, so it's better to just keep it at 50% gray. And right here what I'm doing is I'm just creating multiple layers, which will help me to just color each section. Like each layer will have its own color. So right now I'm just putting the colors I'm gonna use, and then just name them however you want. If you're gonna use yellow, name it yellow. If you're gonna use this, like, if you're gonna color it skin, I just put skin. Orange will be just the orange, and that's it. And then also I want to give a big thank you to 2D75 who let me use his drawing, which the Gogeta I'm using right now. I did not draw it or did the line work. 2D75 did that, so I asked him in DeviantArt. I put a comment on this little masterpiece, and I told him, hey man, can I color it? And then a few days later he replied, he said yeah, and then he said that he would like to see when I'm done. So big thank you to 2D75. But yeah, I'm just letting you know, I'm just taking credit for the coloring, not for the drawing. Now right here what I just did is that since my computer's been lagging, all I did was I just colored each layer, as I'm gonna show you right now, which is the yellow, just the yellow, which is the hair. And make sure your line work is always on top, the first layer, and then the coloring is always the layers on the bottom. See, I just did the eyes, the orange. As you can see, I have not put any detail yet, which we will get there right now. But I'm just showing y'all what I just did, since y'all didn't saw what I did. Well, I cut off that part since it took long. But yeah, but now when what I do to make my detail, like right now I chose the skin, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold control, and I'm gonna click just click it, make sure it's on the layer. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna highlight it. It's gonna highlight that layer, and then after that I'm gonna hit Control H. And to be honest with you, I already explained it at my first tutorial that I ever post on my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna link that in the description, so that way y'all know what I'm talking about. And then right here I'm just giving it the medium color, because right on this, well, my style, I like to add either 4 colors or 3 colors. Like I like a highlight, like a medium color, a dark color, and a darker color, like to be like his shading, which is that. So when I saw 2D75's his gallery in DeviantArt, I was like, damn, this dude actually, like, we have something in common, because the way he colors is like the way I color, but the way how he colors, he does everything on Illustrator. So what I did right now, I like coloring in Photoshop, because I like using the soft brush, so that way it looks like an airbrush, more like the edges blend in, like smudge. That's what I like about the airbrush on Photoshop. But one thing, when you're done giving it its own rendering, make sure you have some reference, which is important. And then right here what I just did, since I was using 2 layers, the layer on top was basically the shading, the rendering. And so since I'm already done doing the rendering, what I did, I just merged them together, like click both of them, like hold shift and click both of them, and it will highlight, and then just right click and just merge layers, and then it'll just turn into one layer. So that way you won't have multiple layers in your layer box. But right here, like I said, I'm just adding the highlight, which is the white, the medium color of how it was, a darker, yeah, kind of like a dark color, and then a darker color. Same thing what I'm gonna do right here. Right there, since you see right there, that's basically 2 yellows right there. after that I'm just gonna add one more, two more yellows, which is gonna be the highlight and then the dark one, dark yellow, but it's gonna be like more like a yellow orange. But yeah, on my Dragon Ball Z, like my coloring on Dragon Ball Z, I have like a different style. I'm not always doing the same thing. I usually just do either 3 colors or 4 colors. It depends. But I like better more the 4 color one because it pops out more and it looks more a little bit more realistic. But yeah, this is the end of part 1, and then I'm gonna see y'all in part 2.